Strutt, start of the season, I think that you're trying to like feel things out. So, how do you treat things on your team trying to go into these kind of matches?
When you want to feel each other out and see what's working best for each for each of your teammates and see what's working well for going with each other. See where the passing's at, see where the shootings are, your strikers, your support people, and try to hone that in as the season gets deeper. And you work on things as you go, replay reviews and things like that. And just have a good time with it, and that's what the RSC is all about.
Absolutely, but we're off in this action. We got an early shot coming in from both teams. It's still 0-0, but there's another one coming in from Fish. Oh, the bump. Oh, they've had so many close chances, but not quite able to clean it up. As Pineapple's going to take another shot. It's coming off the backward. Cobra's up for that one, and that's on target, but Toasty with a great save. And already, Strutt, we got some fine flying high action.
Yeah, the blue team seems to be putting a lot of pressure on it right now. Corva's going to turn around, take a shot toward goal. It's going to go off the other side. Fish plays it off to the left-hand side. Both these teams are going to be feeling each other out for a few minutes as the speed picks up. And as you can see, the blue team is putting on a lot of offensive pressure right now. The Pineapple puts this toward the middle. Fish can't make it clear, and Pineapple's going to dump it down into the corner. Yeah, it's definitely heating up, and these two teams are going at it.
Absolutely, and now going into this 3 minutes and 35 still left on the clock. Nobody has been able to crack the scoreboard, but there's a shot coming in from Pineapple. What a read. Toasty gets a touch, but it's not quite good enough. The rotation's a little bit lacking there for Polaris. A good bump though coming in from Nick M, not allowing them to go up, and we got an early lead for the Nifflers.
Yeah, Hexa made a lazy touch across the goal, and Pineapple made it pay for it. 1-0, 3:31 left, Hawkish.
Yeah, and now we're going to get back to the action as Pineapple's going to take another attempt on target, but just misses it. Toasty tries to go for the follow. It gets dunked on that one. Nick tries to keep it up for the Nifflers, but now it's back on their side. And no, what a shot coming in from Hexic. It seems like Cobra just couldn't read it. And now we have a tie ball game.
Yeah, he had plenty of time to take his time there and get up and go parallel with the goal. And he probably could have swatted that thing away out to the right-hand side, but he wasn't able to touch it, so 3-14, 1-1.
Yeah, it is, and now we're going to get into the last 3 minutes of this ball game with it. Both teams have been able to take their shots. Now, let's see who can take advantage. Pineapple is going to go up for this one. Doesn't quite get the touch he wanted. Nick pushes it up the sidewall. Hexic kind of blinks it to the midfield. Both players from Polaris commit and giving the ball back to the Nifflers, but Fish reads it. Nick continues with it. Hexic now trying to get control, maybe take an off the wall aerial shot, but tries to go for the pass, gets 50 by Cobra. And so far, it seems like Polaris have had a lot of pressure here.
Yeah, the orange team is turning it around. They're definitely putting it down into the boxes. Nick's going to play this one away, put it up high. Hexic's going to try to make a touch. He's not able to. Pineapple may have a bang here toward the goal. As Nick Engine's try to come in and 50 this out of the corner. Pineapple's going to come back, find some boost. Cobra's up, gets it off, and there's a nice defensive play by Hexic. Yeah, both these teams are going to be feeling each other out. It seems like a very, very even matchup right now, and yeah, both teams are putting it on.
Yeah, and Pineapple is going to go up for this one. Toasty, though, takes control. He gets demoed. Good touch by Cobra to keep it in their possession, but a bad 50's going back the other way. Fish misses the shot. Fish, maybe just let it go for his teammates, but both commit, so maybe a little bit of confusion there in the comms. Pineapple's up, gets 50 by Toasty. Fish misses yet again. Hexic puts another shot. Cobra with a booming clear. Toasty has to get to this one. A shot for the Nifflers is on target, but it's off the crossbar. Fish, what a good clear. And now here is Toasty again. 50s it towards the midfield, towards the net. And I want to see a little bit more pressure from the Nifflers. It seems like they just keep having to play on their heels so far, Strutt.
Yeah, they're coming all the way back for the boost, and when they could grab small pads and side boost, but that's what's slowing their attack down a little bit. And unfortunately, they haven't paid for it yet. As Nick goes up, he's going to take a nice shot toward goal. Toasty plays this off to the left. Hexic takes this off of the corner. Yeah, if they quit going back, they're going to have a lot more pressure as he puts this down into the box. Hexic makes a touch to the middle, and Nick M gets an errant touch out to the backside, and it's going down into the box. Pineapple's able to play this away. It's going to come back into the box. Makes kind of a little bit of awkwardness there. Comes up, fishes up, trying to make a touchdown. Pineapple's going to play this one away. Yeah, both teams are they're trying to find their accuracy so far, and that's basically what you're seeing is on-stream jitters, getting the first game out of the way, and yeah, trying to bring it to each other.
Absolutely, and now we have a tied ball game with 12 seconds left. A final chance for the Nifflers to maybe get one on the board and sneak a game past Polaris, but there's a foul from Toasty. Here's a shot coming in from Fish. Nobody's there. Fish scores, and here comes Polaris getting a goal on the board, and that is great clutch hits coming in from Fish, and now Polaris takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, that's that unfortunate errant touch off the sidewall out toward the middle, right to a shooter coming down the passing lane, and yeah, unfortunately they ended up paying for that one. Polaris take this one 2-1.
And so far, it seems like to me, Polaris just had a lot of advantages when it came to pressure. The Nifflers constantly had to be back, and but once they had their touches, the Nifflers were looking really good. What did you see there, Strutt?
The blue team had a lot of pressure, but they were giving up pressure too much. And when you do that, you allow the orange team to, proceed down the field and put shots on your net, and you don't want that. So they need to try to keep up their pressure, get in their face, make the 50s in the midfield, and just try to speed up their overall turns and play, and communicate that. That's I think the blue team will be fine. They just need to speed up and communicate.
They really do, and we'll see if they're able to make the adjustments to come back in this one. I think they definitely played well enough to do it. Polaris, though, played a very solid game, particularly Hexic and Fish with their 2 goals. Toasty did his part with the assist and played pretty solid defense. Nifflers, honestly, the biggest mistake I saw was just the miss coming in from Cobra. Otherwise, it could have been a completely different story.
Yeah, as the second game gets underway, I would believe that Nifflers are going to have a little more sense of urgency. They need to try to keep the pressure. They had great pressure at times, and it's just to find a way to keep that pressure and just make Polaris, short on boost and get it in their box and get it in the hole. And that's what I hope to see.
And we're going to get match number 2 underway. Nick with a good 50 towards the midfield, but it gets beat by Toasty. Pineapple's going to go up for this one. He tries to get a good pinch on the sidewall, gets the pass off, but nobody's there to collect. But here is Nick M. is going to keep the pressure up for the Nifflers, something you didn't quite see as much as you would have liked in game number 1. Fish gets a good 50 to block the shot. Cobra is going to try to keep it in the midfield. All of the Nifflers are all up on the pitch, maybe a little bit dangerous. Hexic, though, is able to finally get the ball cleared away. It's towards the midfield. Nick gets a good block towards the corner. Pineapple, good beat. And now pushing it towards his teammates. Good 50 coming in from Polaris. Cobra now pushing it back. It's with a little bit of a ping pong action so far. The ball just booming back and forth.
Yeah, that was a unfortunate touch there by Fish. He had an open net he was trying to shoot at, and he got clobbered and got sent to the right side. As here comes a shot down the goal, as Nick makes him pay for being too far forward, gets a nice touch. 4-2, 1-0 Hawk.
What a great shot coming in from Nick, because at the end of the day, you got to be accurate with these, and nobody, I think, on Polaris expected that one. And the Nifflers, good start to their game. Can they keep the momentum going, though?
It'll be interesting to watch this. Nick's going to get up one over here. He's going to try to put it in, and he does. Absolutely nice, cheap play right there. 2-0, 3:59 left.
It's a great play, and Nick putting his team on his back. Good 50 there in the midfield by the kickoff, and he's able to clean that one up. Now 2-0. If they can keep this up, I think they can secure this one, but there's still a lot of time left, Strutt.
Yeah, 4 minutes is an eternity in the Rocket League game. I mean, you can, 10 seconds is even an eternity at some tiers. As Cobra's going to play this down the left-hand side, Fineup's going to try to make a little touch out of the corner. He gets a nice 50 back across out to the middle. Cobra's going to go all the way back, and he's going to turn on this, push it up toward the middle. Tries to make another touch, gets pushed back by Fish. Orange team is definitely trying to battle back. They're doing things like they did in the first game, and the blue team has sped up a little bit, changed the time. As Nick tries to get a touch, puts it out the back wall. The blue team's definitely putting the urgency on, so yeah, it's a different game this game, Hawk.
It really is. A serious Pineapple going out for this one. There's Nick with the follow. Oh, almost had a good dunk, but doesn't quite get it. Cobra's going to try to get the continuation, but maybe not the best move as it gets boomed back the other way. Nick, though, is going to take a shot here. Gets 50 by the defense. Fish able to get it past him. And now here comes Cobra. He's going to try to take one more, but there's a great save on Toasty in the clear. Coming in from Hexic, and Polaris survives. Can they keep the pressure up? No, Hexic doesn't get the touch that he wanted. And now here comes Fish immediately up for this one. Polaris, they need a goal on the board to try to claw into this lead. Nick, it's in the corner. Fish gets a good beat. Pineapple is going to try to keep it up for the Nifflers. There's a little bit of confusion on defense for Polaris, but can the Nifflers take advantage? It seems like so far Polaris is able to survive. Oh, there's Pineapple's able to get a good doink. Can both, oh,
what a save.
Both players for the Nifflers can make, if one of them had not, that could have been another goal. Those double commits, it could come back behind them.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really nice shot right there by Toasty coming into the passing lane. As Nick's going to take this one up over the middle, he gets clobbered. Pineapple 50s this out toward the middle. The ball's kind of open. Cobra's going to come in, try to take a shot, gets 50'd out by Toasty out to the right-hand side. They're definitely picking up speed, getting comfortable in their ways as the 2-0 with a minute 40 left. The blue team's definitely turning it around and doing the right things they need to do in this game.
And we'll see going forward if now can Polaris still climb back into this one. They've had their moments, but not quite able to get the goal across. Toasty's going to go up for this one, but oh no. I don't think he wanted to do that much, but Hexic is able to keep it up. Fish coming in with a shot. Now it's off the backboard, but oh, they can't clean it up. And it seems like that's been the story so far for Polaris Strutt. They're very close. They just cannot get that last bit of push that they need.
Yeah, there's been a couple of double commits that they could have, capitalized on, but they weren't able to. And unfortunately, you still got a 2-0 score line as Pineapple's going to 50 this up, straight into the air. Nick's up in the air. He's going to push this down to Pineapple. Pineapple tries to make a touch, goes back toward the box. Cobra's got to make a touch. Fish is up for it. Toasty's up for it. Hexic's third man back here. He's going to touch the 100. Cobra brings it down the right-hand side. Gets an interesting pinch. Pineapple's going to push this one toward the box. Gets pushed away by Toasty. Toasty's up on the side wall. Nick gets a nice push back into he gets a double touch off the back wall. Fish is going to take control of this. Nick gets his boost steal. Cobra's going to come up off the back. Tries to get a touchdown. Nick's Pineapple's not in the shooting position. Fish is going to, unfortunately that gets by the Orange team. 3-0, 21 seconds left, Hawk.
Yeah, and that was a great backflip coming in from Cobra. Great read. Both players committing for Polaris, and it doesn't look like the same team as game number 1. The Nifflers have been able to really just set the tone in this matchup. And now with 21 seconds left, they probably have this one secured. Pineapple wants to put another one on, but just misses Cobra, though pushes it off the corner. There's an opportunity for Nick, but he backflips, unfortunately for him. And now, there's another one coming in from Cobra. Cobra's just on a different level right now. Great play, and the Nifflers take this one 4-0.
Yeah, Cobra made a really nice read on that. Was able to get a couple spins in, get up there, 4-0, 6 seconds left. They're definitely doing their thing. And I'm excited to see a 1-1 in the series. And so the Orange team's going to have to bounce back in the next game, huh? Yeah,
and so far, it looks like the Nifflers have adjusted. What did you like from them that you didn't see in the first game?
Their offensive pressure, they didn't relinquish pressure like they did in the first game. So they were able to keep the Orange team on their heels the whole time, and they did everything that they needed to do. They got a kickoff goal. You know, they got redirects. They were definitely in their face and not allowing them to clear it like they were the first game. So, yeah, hats off to the Nifflers in that one. 1-1 on the series. And, yeah, as you see over there, you know, you got Cobra at 444 points. Nick put in 538, and on the other side, Toasty put in 351. So they're just kind of to step up their offensive pressure over on Polaris, and do the same thing the Nifflers just did to them. Is, you know, get in their face, get the clears out, and try to keep some offensive pressure on them.
Now, looking back on the other side, Polaris, it looked good in game one. What went wrong here, Strutt?
They allowed the blue team to have a lot more ball possession. The Nifflers were definitely on their game and stayed in their face, and that was huge in that game.
Well, we got game number three, sorry, and we have one game apiece. One team wants to take momentum here. The other is gonna have to keep fighting. We'll see who is team that comes out on top. The Nifflers made the adjustment. Polaris, now it's their turn. Can they do it? I think they can if they try to maybe bottle up a little bit of what they did in game number one. But we'll see now as Hectic's gonna take a shot, gets 50 there by Pineapple. The ball's still up, but Toasty it's a little bit out of control on the aerial. Cola gets it past one. Pineapple gets it towards the corner. Toasty gets a booming clear. Nick keeps it up. Hectic with the follow. It's a bad keep up by Nick, but they're able to survive. Maybe a questionable touch there.
Yeah, that was a weird rotation there by the blue team, and that was what allowed them to be able to make that attempt at that shot from Hexic. As Nick's going to put this against their back wall, Pineapple's up to try to touch it down. Cobra looks like he's going to back off a little bit. Hex can take control. Nick's going to 50 him back toward their goal into the box. Fish almost can't make the touch, and it goes off the crossbar. As Toasty goes up, he can't make the touch. And here comes that blue pressure again. So Orange team needs to get a big clear right here. And as it goes up into the box, Hex needs to make a touch here. Comes down to Fish as he almost squeaks it by. That was a really nice forward touch pass to his teammate there. So 0-0, 3:48 left. So the tone has changed a little bit. No goals, and here we are with Fish making a push out toward the right-hand side.
And we're going to keep it going with the action. Toasty is going to push it off the corner. There's an opportunity there for Polaris. But all the players for Nifflers committing. Fish just has to clean it up, but doesn't quite get a great touch. Hexic now puts it to the side while Pineapple keeps it going for the Nifflers. Hexic commits with his team, and there's a shot for Nick M. Cobra with the follow, but a great block from Fish. Keeps Polaris from getting scored on. Toasty now continues up for this one. Nick though reads a good demo for him. Gets a great beat, nobody back. Oh, what a shot for Nick. There's nobody back for Polaris. I had to be some confusion there.
Yeah, that was a great touch by Nick. He gets a 50 up off the roof, and it goes in. You can't ask for a better 50 than that. 1-0, 3 minutes left. Definitely a different tone in the game. The Orange team doing a lot better, but with pressure. That was just an unfortunate 50 that they lost and went in the goal. Yeah, things have changed for the Orange team. We got a little sense of urgency on them as Toasty got to be third man here to make a touch and get it around Cobra as he pushes this off toward the box. Very dangerous. Comes off toward the right-hand side. Fish has got to make a touch out. Pineapple tries to 50 that. It goes all the way back into the corner. Hexic's there waiting in the passing lane. He's going to push this toward the corner. Toasty gets a back flip on it, takes control of it, pushes it up the right-hand side. Gets it out front of the box, almost gets a bump on Nick. Pineapple pushes it out, and Fish is going to have to make a touch back into his own area.
Yeah, almost ends in a bad situation for Polaris. Pineapple, though, gets a good 50. Nick with the follow, but, it gets pinched past him. Fish keeps it going. Hexic tries to joint it to maybe catch Cobra off guard. Toasty with a follow-up 50. Nick keeps it up for the Nifflers, and now they're going to try to get back on the attack. Pineapple misses what he wanted to go for. Toasty, what a bad touch there. Just not what he wants to do, but he's able to get a good follow. An opportunity there for Polaris, but the Nifflers survive yet again. And it's looking like a little bit of the same story as game number 2, Strutt.
Yeah, the accuracy's off a little bit for the Orange team. They're not quite synced up rotationally. A guy will go to make a pass toward the middle, and the two guys are back beyond the midline, which is not going to be easy to put it in that way. As Hex is going to turn on this, Fish is actually going to play it off the wall. Hex back flips, goes out toward the middle. Toasty trying to put this in. Hex has got to make a play as third man. Cobra's going to try to get this around him, pushes it up toward the wall. Nick's going to take a shot toward net, and there it is, 2-0, 121 left, Hawk.
What a play coming in from Cobras back over to Nick, and Nick once again finds himself in a great position to help his team. He didn't have a great game in game number 1, but games number 2 and 3, he has been the star man for the Nifflers.
Pineapple gets a nice touch over into the orange side. Toasty's got to make a play coming out of the left-hand side. Gets a nice 50 out toward the middle. Fish 50 toward the wall. Going to try to get another touch. Nick puts this back into the corner. Toasty's up on the wall. Hex has got to make a touch. Puts a touch out toward the right-hand side. Toasty and Cobra are going to go at it. Cobra's up in the air. Gets a play toward the net. Nick's up in the air. Pre-red. It's almost in. Exciting. That was a nasty, nasty double touch there. Cobra's going to come in on the backside over here. Toasty trying to make his own play. Pineapple puts it up over. Nick's going to make a play off the left-hand side. Gets out. It's going to 50 Fish. Fish puts it back into the box. Cobra gets this out into the front. He's still airborne. Nick's is going to try to push this back toward the middle. Nick's going to try to come up 50. Comes back down toward the box. Very dangerous. Fish is in the air. He's going to try to push this down. Toasty comes out a little bit. Trying to get up. Gets beat. Hex is going to put this back into the box. There's just no shooter there. Cobra's going to take control. Fish is going to 50 him. Puts it out into the orange area. Pineapple up toward the roof. Trying to make a touch here. Nick trying to make it. Oh, that was a great shot by Hex. He just couldn't get the accuracy. Yeah, the accuracy is a little bit off by the orange team. I think their rotations are a little bit off, and they need to get in sync and communicate a little bit more. Unfortunately, the Nifflers are going to take this one 2-0.
Yeah, I think really for Polaris, I don't know if they're tilted, but I know they can't be happy with themselves right now. I know this is a team that's very confident and can play better than they're looking right now. And I think it's basically going to come down to accuracy. They had 5 shots, but none of them were really in that much of a dangerous spot. They also had a lot of good opportunities in nets that were very scoreable, but they just weren't able to connect. And that's something that we're going to look for, and hopefully in game number 4, if they're able to get a couple of goals on the board and not go down once again the way they did. On the other hand, Nifflers, Nick, he's playing great. That read almost turning into a goal. Cobra's doing his part as his partner, but we will see if they can continue that, because if they get hit with some adversity, Polaris starts scoring, it'll be interesting to see how game number 4 goes.
Yeah, it looks like we might have a sub here too. It looks like Toasty stepped out. Maybe a card change, maybe a sub. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we get back into the server. But what I did see is that the orange team's third man needs to do a little bit better job. They took 7 shots. There was only 2 saves and 4 goals. So the third man has to realize he's third man and make that clear out and dump it out to his guys in the passing lanes and get it out a little quicker and a little more accuracy and put it on their hood to get it out. But both teams are playing well. Polaris is a step behind tonight, and so we'll see what this game brings.
Absolutely, and the Legacy is going to be the super sub coming in for Polaris. I've known him a little bit myself. He's a very solid player. So this might be the kind of change of pace they're looking for. We will see if that turns out to be true. But here comes Cobra, tries to get a good 50 on Hexic, doesn't quite get it. Pineapple keeps it up. It's going to push it towards the midfield. Nick gets the beat. Now here comes Fish, but gets 50 by Nick M. And now Pineapple was a little bit of awkward read, but Nick follows it. Hexic with a great booming clear. Cobra is going to try to make something happen here, but gets beat by Fish. Nick, booms it back the other way. There's an opportunity coming in for Nifflers. Hex, it looked like Nick was a little bit out of control there. I don't think he was expecting Hexic to miss.
Yeah, absolutely. He was on the backside there doing a spin, and the ball went by him. It's like he's going to put this down on the left-hand side. He's going to try to chase this down, and Pineapple's going to take control of it. Can't get the 50 out. Hex is going to put this back down toward the box. Nick M is up high, misses. Cobra's going to boom this down to the other side. Legacy, the third man. He's going to try to make a touch here. He's reading what Fish is doing. As he's going to grab the 100 boost, try to 50 Pineapple. Fish is going to push this forward. I would imagine that Cobra's going to push this off for the left-hand side. Fish is going to put this down toward the box. Hexic's there to try to take a shot. Legacy puts this up. He's beat. He's third man. Nick M has a possibility of an open net. As Cobra's going to beat, Hexic there. Legacy puts this up. Pineapple takes a shot toward the goal. Fish pushes it away. Yeah, the action's there. They're doing everything they need to do. It's just I think they just need to work on their accuracy a little bit tonight, Hawk, and things will be different.
Yeah, and now the Nifflers, they haven't looked quite as clean as they did in the first couple of games. We'll see if that turns into anything bad for them. A good clear coming in from Polaris. Hexic gets a 50, but now Legacy is going to push it into the corner. Tries to get a good pass off, but it's towards their net. Not going in a position for his teammate to clean it up. Fish is going to take control. Doesn't have a lot of boost, or any to speak of, actually. Pineapple tries to put it back towards the midfield, but Legacy gets a booming clear. Cobra is up immediately for this one. Hexic tries to meet him, but neither player able to connect. Oh, there's a shot coming in from Pineapple. Almost gets a score. Cobra pushes it to the side. Legacy, no. He's going to try to take control here, but no, doesn't quite get the read he wanted, as Fish is going to try to keep it away out of danger. Nifflers once again showing a lot of pressure. Polaris need to get out of their own half.
Yeah, yes, they do. What's happening is the blue team is putting a lot of pressure on them, but the orange team is responding. At least they're getting boost pickups, they're getting boost, and they're able to push the ball away. As Fish is he could have had a nice clear there. Unfortunately, that one rolls back. Hexic's able to scramble back and get a hold of it. Goes against the back wall. It's close. Legacy plays a touch off. Pineapple misses. Legacy pushes down to the right-hand side. They finally got out, but here it comes back. Nick M's going to push it back toward the back wall. Cobra's going to try to read this coming out the right-hand side. Up off the backboard. Pineapple's going to try to make a touch. Legacy plays it away. He's going to make another touch. Comes down, trying to get this centered. Comes down. Fish is going to take a shot. Gets pushed away. Hex is going to come up, read this off the wall. Gets a shot down toward the box. Fish does the flyby. Legacy puts it in. Fish's third man here as he's going to push it in. Nice shot. Gets it around there. 1-0. We may see a 2-2 out of this, Hawk.
Yeah, Legacy, being the change of pace his team needed, gets a great goal there on the read. And now the Nifflers, we talked about if they face adversity again, how is their team going to react? We'll see now in the last minute 30 if they're able to come back and turn this into a 3-1. Nick and Legacy meet in the air. Pineapple tries to 50 Hexic, and now here's an opportunity for Cobra. He pushes it up the backwards, going to go up immediately, but misses. There's a shot coming in from the Nifflers, but just a little bit off target. Pineapple's going to keep the pressure up. Hexic, though, clears it away. Fish is going to try to doink it past Cobra. He does. Now Hexic is going to try to keep the game rolling. Fish, great read from the midfield, patient. Legacy is going to try to touch it. Oh, no, bad touch for him. But nobody there to really react very well as the ball now gets boomed once again. The ball gets past Nick M. Nick M is able to get one last touch. Legacy's going to take a shot. Hexic with the follow, but not enough power as it turns into a miss. And here it comes Cobra trying to keep this up for the Nifflers. They need to get a goal on the board to try to force this to overtime. There's a good demo coming in. Oh, no. Pineapple. That's an F in the chat, boys.
Yeah, that was a crazy one right there. He could have tied that up 1-1. As Fish is going to take this out, he's got 8 seconds to get down and race down to the corner. He's going to try to sweep this over into the box. No orange team is ready to concede a goal to the blue team, so they both stayed back 1-0, 0-0. Looking at a Polaris win, possibly. Oh, there it goes. Hits by Hexic, but it hits. 2-2. Well done, fellas.
Really well done by Polaris to be able to come back from that adversity and come back and win this one. Legacy, super subbing. Maybe he should be in the starting lineup. As you see, he had 549 with a goal and 2 saves, able to really double even the nearest teammates' score. So really great sub coming in. And the Nifflers